goes to see him if that's his choice.
You wouldn't like it, would you? You'd be frightened. You'd worry about it, worry when it's going to happen.
Yeah, but you didn't have to go see him, that was your choice.
No, I agree with you, I didn't have to go and see him, but I've been to clairvoyance before, and I went to Kev because, like, of him being a white witch and everything, and found, like, oh, I'll go to him, see how he is, and he was very good. I won't knock him. He was very, very good in that respect, but my argument is he shouldn't tell people bad things. And if he's so powerful, why does he dress up like that? Because if the spirits want to speak to him, surely they'll do it anyway.
Okay, question here.
I think only certain people would come to see somebody like you.
Yeah.
You say your relationship broke up. Do you think you concentrated more on what Kevin told you than on the actual relationship itself and expected it to break down?
There you go, yeah.
She answers that, let's take a break now, but join us in a few minutes when we'll be meeting Sandy and Andy. They say their evidence will leave Jamie spellbound. Find out why after the break. Welcome back. Well, we're halfway through Kevin's case. He's been accused by his friend Jamie of being a wicked white witch. Kevin, your witnesses say you gave them a lusty love potion and added sparkle to their marriage.
Yes, I did indeed, yes.
Who was it? Tell us.
Andy and Sandy Thorne from Dorset.
Let's bring Andy and Sandy into court. Now, welcome you two. Now, you say, good reason to be grateful to Kevin. Tell me why. Andy first.
Well, we were trying to conceive a child for about 5 years, and we had all these tests and whatever, and we tried pretty well everything. Like, we'd even went and made love on an old fertility site at Cernabas. It's like a 180-foot chalk carving in the side of the hill with a 21-foot long phallic symbol. And
you made love on it?
Yeah, we made love, and nothing happened. And we were about a month away from going for talks for IVF, and we seen an article about Kevin.
Yeah.
And he was going to do a ritual for somebody, and we thought, that's what we'll give up.
So you went back to the monument, you made love on it, and what happened?
I fell pregnant.
You fell pregnant?
And I have a 9.5-month-old baby.
Now, we could, you know, a lot of people might say fab, a lot of people might say coincidence, you've been trying for a long time. It could have been just, you know, coincidence. It could have been your time to conceive. But there is absolutely no proof that you were responsible for this, is there?
Well, I'm afraid there is, because they've got a 1.5-year-old.
Okay.
Sorry?
I think you're right. It's purely coincidental.
Does anyone here think it's a load of old nonsense? Yeah, okay. Quite a few. Yes, ma'am. Tell us what you think. Stand up, please. Stand up, please.
I don't believe or disbelieve in magic, but I just think you should let fate take its course.
Okay. Sister here, you hold your hand up. Hold down. Could you stand up, darling? Can you manage?
Right.
I'll hold it, don't worry.
I forget what I'm going to say on this.
Come on, remember.
I'll tell you this, I think you could be dangerous. Definitely. If I come to you, would you tell me, if you saw that I was going to be knocked in with a bus or killed, would you tell me?
In reality, I tell people what I see.
Then I would worry for the next... like you.
I'm not trying to put somebody's... a point in someone's mind so they go out and think it. I mean, you might be stupid and just walk in front of one.
I think you're dangerous.
Question here. Yes, ma'am.
If it gives a bit of hope and happiness to people, I don't see what's wrong with it. And for you, you know, if you're going to have your tarot cards read, like, life is not a bed of roses.
No, I appreciate that. But you try going and you get told something bad and you have sleepless nights for it and you think, oh God, what's going to happen?
Well, you can't have your tarot cards read and him just to eliminate a lot of stuff. I mean, what's the point? What is the point of going?
To my mind, there's no such thing as white witchcraft. It's all bad. There's white and there's the flip side, which is black.
But Jamie, everybody's got good and evil inside them, whatever they worship, even if they worship their microwave.
What if you're getting a bad mood then?
Sometimes
Would you curse someone because you're in a bad mood?
No, hang on. Jamie, by saying there's only black magic, you're actually acknowledging it exists. You said before it didn't exist at all.
No, I'm not acknowledging the truth. What I'm acknowledging is the absence of truth, which is in itself harmful.
The truth of the matter matter is you think that he should give up the witchcraft and just become a magician because that's what he is.
Yes, basically,
He's someone playing tricks.
I like Kevin. I think Kevin's a really nice... man. But he's on the wrong path. And I feel very sad that he's wasting his life. No, he had a great job as a printer. A great job.
I actually had to give that up because my sinus is packed up because of the chemicals, so there's nothing mystical. Oh, you didn't know that? You don't know me, you see. So you want to find out who you're taking on. Because I certainly won't ever harm you. I don't harm anybody.
You certainly helped us, anyway.
Yeah. And I mean, if I get angry, someone will
you
say...
two are convinced that it was because of Kevin's spell that you fell pregnant. You're convinced of that?
Yeah.
So many coincidences.
Yeah? You tried everything else. Okay, well, there's believers here today.
And like, to be born on our 5th wedding anniversary as well is, I mean, what's the chances of that?
Pretty amazing, yeah.
And to go to the Stone Abbas Giant and just do it ourselves and not have Kevin involved before, and then we asked Kevin to help us.
And like Kevin says, it's all down to, I mean, a lot of it's down to positive thought ourselves, like, you know, we had a crystal and whatever.
Okay,
we
well,
had
so
to tune our
let's
thoughts
kind of
to what...
focus on that. Let's focus on the mind spells and witchcraft. Let's focus on positive thought. Last word to you, Jamie, before Kevin...
Well, I think Kevin should give up his white witchcraft and become a man who's living in the real world, yeah? I don't think he's living in the real world.
Okay. With that, Kevin, you've got one last chance. No, do it from the dock. You've got one last chance to convince the jury that you're innocent. Go back to the dock and make your plea. Away you go.
I plead totally not guilty, and I believe in myself